So what is the flow of the passage? In the first paragraph, there is a hypothesis that two types of countries exist: those that have social consensus and those that don't have much social consensus, and both of them react differently to low income growth. There are two rationales mentioned. The author gives examples of those rationales, and at the end says that both the rationales indicate that real wages can be inflexible if there is lack of social consensus. So that is the flow of the passage. Let's see the questions. Which of the following can be concluded from the information given? Economic slowdown causes inflation. Yes, it may cause inflation, but if there is social consensus and people are willing to cut down on their wages, the inflation can be prevented. Now this is given here. On the other hand, so on the other hand means when there is no social consensus. So when there is social consensus, inflation will not happen. So this is not true. Unwillingness to scale down demands in the event of known loss prevents social consensus. Actually, it is the other way around. It is lack of social consensus that creates unwillingness to scale down demands, not unwillingness to scale down demands creating social consensus. So this is not correct. People's acceptance of lower income growth can prevent inflation. This is slightly tricky. The passage actually says that if people are not willing to accept lower income growth, then there will be inflation. It does not say that if people accept lower income growth, it will prevent inflation. The inflation can still exist for some other reason. So this is not entirely true. Very close though. Reliable indicators of social consciousness exist. Yes, this is true, because in the very beginning of the passage, the author talks about social consciousness and a degree of social consensus. So that means there have to be some reliable objective measures of both these parameters, without which the results will not hold. So this has to be the correct answer. Workers are generally resistant to reduction in level of growth. That is not really true, because if there is high social consensus, if there is trust between workers and management or employers, then this will not happen. So this is not true. So the only option that holds is option D.